What's up, guys? Welcome back to Corporate Kai Karate. Welcome back to a brand new video. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new live stream. Hope all is well. Hope all is good. Run down the chat. What's up, Blake? Think Tori and Rob relationship is in jeopardy. Yeah, could be. They're definitely going into some hardships. What's up, Roundtable? I think Robbie and Tori are going to have some issues next part, but I don't think they'll break up again. You know they're going to be together at the end of the show. Yeah, I agree. I think Sam is going to fight Tori. Yep, me too. Pretty much inevitable at this point. Bonsai Melissa. McPizzas. What's up, dude? AKA CVO. Sentiment Fan. What's up? And then we got Jim Tim. All right. Melissa's in the backstage, so we'll add her in. Carrie Lewis, Mary Mauser. Okay, shut up, dude. User and timeout. Acting like a 2-year-old. Worse than a 2-year-old. What's up, Crokai Rapper? What's poppin', King Paris? W profile pick. I think the Miyagi box will involve Julie Pierce in some sort of way. Even though I don't really care about Julie that much, to be honest, would be nice to see her again. Yeah, they did say they'd be bringing back more characters from the Karate Kid saga, so I think she has to. So sorry, video. I don't know if you know this, but Kwan's actually. I mean, it could be. I don't know if that's actually him though, but we'll see. What's up, CBK? Because his name in the box was what he called the next Karate Kid. Yeah, that makes sense.
Bonsai. Yeah.
Bonsai.
Yeah, that Carrie person needs to either get both a mirror and a life. Because I guarantee you, his body's not as perfect as he thinks it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw your video too. I thought that was really they're definitely gonna have some problems. I mean, they might. I don't know if they'll still be together during the Sekai Tekai because they're. But I do think that if they are, I think they'll definitely be on a definite break from each other.
It's the next Karate Kid with Jaden. No, it's not. It's not canon.
Nope.
Jaden Smith doesn't act anymore either, so.
I doubt Quan will have a crush on Tori.
Yeah, he's locked in. Like, he doesn't care about that stuff.
No.
Next Karate Kid is Julie Pierce. Yeah.
Quan,
and I don't think Kim's. I don't think Kim is gonna want, her top student anywhere near Tori. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
Because she was complaining that Quan was like a distraction or whatever. So the last thing Quan needs is to be more distracted. He doesn't give a damn about that stuff.
No.
Quan doesn't seem like the relationship type of guy. He's after a tournament. Yeah, and he wants to prove that he's the best, not freaking Yoon or whatever.
Yep.
Let's see. The frat house fight was my favorite part of part 1. Really? Crank It Up by Joey Valence's fantastic song. Yeah, I thought that fight was pretty cool.
Yeah, especially with Kyler.
It is my least favorite episode of the first batch, but, that was definitely one of the best parts of it. How long do you think episodes? I think they'll be at least 40 minutes. See, Quan could be gay for all we know. Yeah. Possible. What's up? Underground? If they create a love triangle between Quan, Tori, and Robbie, that's just unnecessary. That's kind of like that reminds me of what they're doing with Stranger Things with Steve, Nancy, and Jonathan. Like, it's just unnecessary. Quan versus the trios is the best fight in part 1.
Our lips to the writer's ears that they're not doing that.
Yeah, they better not. Kim just isn't a good sensei in season 5. She was hyping up Devin over Tori, and Tori becomes captain, and she thought Yoon was the top student, but Quan was easily. Yeah, because you never gave him a fair chance. Like, she was just always looking down on him. She was always like Quan is just nothing but his distraction or whatnot, and she didn't pay him any attention. She's
He
like,
said,
I will give you a new task. And he's like, whatever it is, I can do it. Because, you can tell he wanted to prove
cleaning my
himself. And
grandfather's
she's like,
toilet.
you can clean my grandfather's toilet. And he's like, seriously?
Oh my God.
Like,
Imagine
and
if your
like,
sensei told you to clean a 104-year-old man's toilet.
yeah, you know. Let's see.
Speaking of Master Kim, how is this dude still alive?
Yeah, I don't know how this old fart is still alive at like 150. Like, this dude's walking around hitting crease with a cane. Never good student. Never good
And you want
sensei.
to know if you think that's unbelievable, if they have him fight in part 2, like imagine if they have this dude fight.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This dude has to take Compound V for that to happen.
I know. Because I'm like, and I said this on Jedi Joe's stream. Like, if they have this dude, like, I'm sorry, there's no way you're going to convince me that a 104-year-old man can be that deadly of a threat in fighting terms.
Yeah. Like, this dude's
All you
just
have to do is
way
just knock
past
him
his
to the
prime.
ground. And he's dead.
Yeah, like, he should be dead, but Psycho Tiger will probably be 3 episodes. I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think Kim would have thought of Piper compared to Devin? I don't think she would have liked Piper either. It's gonna be all the episodes in part 2. Yeah, most likely. We do know because of the leaks they have like training scenes in Barcelona. I think the Psycho Tiger will be 4 episodes, possible.
Yeah.
Episode
Somebody
6 will be them training in Spain.
Yeah.
He's probably not. Maybe he's just not into dating at all, which is
Might not be
fine.
into dating Americans.
Yeah. But I have no idea, honestly, about Piper. Yeah, nobody cares about Piper at this point. Army versus Quan. Yeah, because Tanner is really good at martial arts and he has prior martial arts experience to the show, and the athleticism is there. And Brandon Lee is really talented at martial arts. He has a history of martial arts as well, and his athleticism is insane. So you already know that fight choreography is going to be really good.
Insane. I don't know if you saw this episode, but Underground, he appeared on Jedi Joey's live stream yesterday. He said that Ralph appeared on the Lone Lobos podcast.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he said that, and they said that Quan's story is going to be finished by episode 10.
Oh, damn. Wow. There's going to be training in season 6, episode 6, but I think the events are going to start. Yeah. I mean, he's an old fart. I mean, look at him. I mean, he's just too angry to die. I read Kim Sung Young is 104 years old in season 6. Yeah, I saw that somewhere.
Yeah.
On his wiki, it says 1915, but I don't think that's canon.
And if Miyagi-Do wins, and he said that he's not going to die until his legacy is spread. If Miyagi-Do wins, they're going to have to figure out some way to murder him.
Because he's not. He's like he's not going to die, and if Miyagi-Do wins, he's immediately going to blame Kreese and Kim because he does not like either of them.
No.
He's like, you disappoint me once again. Because you both know he doesn't like Kreese, and he just degrades his granddaughter. I'm like, dude, chill out.
I'm like, imagine if he actually cared about Silver more than he does.
Yeah, he probably liked Silver more than Kreese, because Silver probably didn't question his methods. That's probably why he liked him. I think he's in his 90s. The actor who plays him is only 53. I mean, Ralph is 60, and Daniel's probably like 40 something. So, I mean, it's not that rare. He used to be a fan of The Boys, but a lot of violence, romantic content, and racial politics really ruined the show for me. Still love Homelander though. Yeah, I've said before, the show is not for everyone, but
Yeah.
do you think we could get 3v3 in the Saikai Taikai? I think it's very possible.
Yeah, I think nothing is off the table at this
It
point.
can't just be a copy and paste of the All Valley because it's a global tournament. It has to be completely different format.
And this is like the one thing that I really agree with that I really disagree with Karate on. I think Miyagi-Do's winning this tournament.
Oh yeah, 99% of us disagree with Karate. I think Cobra Kai winning makes no sense to me.
Because
It's
it's like, why would they add another
it's like
tournament?
trying to shut down McDonald's. Like if Cobra
Right.
Kai goes global, how the hell do you take them down? Like it
And it's
makes
like,
no
why
sense.
add another tournament, Like, why add
Yeah,
another tournament? They were just going to have Cobra
like
Kai.
it
They
just
won.
makes sense. It's the final season. It's a world tournament. It makes sense to take them down on the world's biggest stage. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I get like Miyagi-Do is kind of off balance right now because of everything that happened, but
But they're not
that'll
going to
probably
say
be
that.
resolved. Like it'll get resolved as the tournament goes on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard, but there'll be a 2v5 fight and Hawk and Dimitri are involved. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Saikai Taika has to be different.
Imagine if Tori's ordered to injure Devin. Imagine if Tori actually
Yeah,
injured Devin, and that actually gives her a wake-up call to what Cobra Kai actually has done to her, just like it did Robbie when he was forced to injure Kenny. And
yeah, I can see that.
she knows she can't. They're not going to pull the same move twice, where she just leaves Sekateke. She knows she can't do that without
Yeah,
facing serious repercussions for it. So what if
yeah.
she decides to? What if she decides to actually throw the match with Sam?
I don't think she'll do that.
I don't think so either. But
I'd like to
that would be a
see.
good way to bite them back, to bite Cobra
Yeah,
Kai, like Kreese and Kim back. Can you think of a better way to do that? And she
I
can't
don't
be
know,
blamed.
to be honest. But I think she's more determined to like do this for her mom and her future. So I don't think she's gonna intentionally put that in jeopardy. So
No.
I like to see
But
Miguel, Eli, and Dimitri in the 3v3 against Cobra Kai. Yeah, sure.
and I like the idea
200
of,
years old.
yeah, about that. Um, I uh, I also like the idea of Sam's arc being about like fighting for Tori, and
Yeah,
and just getting her out of that and doing what she can to get her out of that tournament, get her out of get her away from Cobra Kai, and Kreese.
yeah,
So I kind of like that being part of Sam. Better get an arc this season, this part.
yeah. Because they really haven't done that much with her at all.
No.
Um, Ralph was Lone Lobos yesterday. What Ralph said was that they introduced 2 new characters in episode 3 who arc out after 10 episodes. Interesting. I've been seeing TikTok posts that Sholo is wearing the original Kokagi on PTS Season 6 Part 2. Well, remember what John Hurwitz said. He said that they have
I believe
actors
so,
wear
yeah.
outfits that they normally don't on the show. So just don't believe everything you see.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't even be out there anyway. So honestly, I think Piper should have been brought back in Season 6. If she had joined Miyagi in Season 6, Kenny Devin would have stood no chance of making the Saigai title.
Honestly, I don't think
They
it's
can
necessary.
beat Piper. They can beat Piper.
I don't
Piper
think
is
it's
not a good
necessary
fighter. Let's just be
bring
honest.
her in. They honestly just brought her in just to have another girl in that dojo.
Yeah, she was just brought in for filler. Like no one cares. 2 characters are Yoon and Kwon. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Yoon might betray Cobra Kai. I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't seem evil. Like he just seemed like annoyed with Kwon and stuff. But,
yeah, and
I wonder why Kim Dae-yoon turned out the way she got whipped by her. Yeah, that was just.
Yeah. I
Not
do
good.
feel bad for her, but I do think that she needs to remain the way that she is. Like
Yeah, like no,
keeping
she doesn't need to be redeemed. Like,
no,
just keep her evil. You know, she hasn't done anything bad in season 6 yet, but
yeah.
still got 10 episodes left, so you never know. Yoon seems like the only possible redeem. I don't think any of them need redemption.
I don't think anyone.
I think for once we have villains. They should be villains. Like, just keep
Yeah.
them villains. Not everyone needs to be redemption.
Do you
Like,
think that Silver will be in the Sekai Tekai at the end, towards the
yeah,
end,
I think so.
with his own dojo?
No, I don't think he'll have a dojo, but I think he can enter fighters to just sabotage Miyagi-Do and Kreese. Like,
Right. But then
not to like I'm sure he'll enter fighters not to win the tournament, but just to cause problems for Johnny Daniel and Kreese because he has a grudge against all three of those guys.
right. But then that kind of like, because right now it's Miyagi-Do against Cobra Kai. So you kind of, doesn't that kind of like confuse things if Silver enters the fray and
Not really.
hmm.
And I'm like Piper, so I'm glad she wasn't brought back. Yeah, I just didn't care for her.
I mean, I think it's interesting. I think it would be interesting if they brought if they brought Silver into Sekai Tekai, but then it's like,
Yeah.
who are they fighting against?
If he's 104 years old, Kim Sung Young still being alive at that age isn't that out there. For example, George Burns lived to be 100 and he was an avid cigar smoker. I have no clue who that even is, if I'm being honest.
Listen, I'm not against like Master Kim still being alive. I always thought that that was possible, but it's like if they have him alive to fight, and like to seriously fight and like make him that big of a threat, I'm like, I have to see that with my own eyes to believe that.
Yeah, like, dude's gonna get his bones broken.
Especially if he's fighting against Johnny, Daniel, or Chosen, or even Kreese and Silver, or Mike Barnes, or any of the kids for that matter.
Yeah. Do you think Kreese will say sweep the leg again in Psycho Taikai? Um, I don't know. 50-50, I guess.
You know,
There's going to be other dojos in Cobra Kai that'll be difficult for Miyagi, though. Yeah, but the plot doesn't care about that.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Something else too. What I could also see happening is that when Kreese is like when Tori's like ordered to fight Sam, like he's like he'll probably be like, you've sparred with her before, you fought with her, you fought side by side before, her moves. What go for her weak spots. I could see
Yeah.
that. You
Apparently,
think Tori
Devin
will go
gets
for it that route?
injured. What?
You think Tori will go for that? Try
I
to
don't
hit
know.
Sam on our weak points?
I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Well, apparently, Devin gets injured and they call Kenny as a backup. Okay.
You saw a leak with that?
Piper was a side character. Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Dragon's dojo is the one with the 13-time Taekwondo champ Reina Vallandigham, so they'll probably be the biggest threat to Cobra Kai Miyagi-Do. I was hoping she was going to be a student in Kim's dojo, so Tori wouldn't have to go back to Cobra Kai, but yeah. Iron Dragon's going to be threat because I think Silver bought that dojo, and I actually think I don't see Dennis and Snake coming back. I mean, they could have brought him back a long time ago, and I just I don't even know if the actors even act anymore. Buying another dojo, maybe. Some of those things came from Reddit, which I don't think are true. Yeah, Reddit, don't believe Reddit. Reddit's full of shit.
Yeah, and guys, also don't forget, John Hurwitz said that they filmed many scenes outside of the actual scene that they outside of the actual scenes that are actually going to be in part 2, so that there wouldn't be any leaks or spoilers to the ending. So what we see is that we think is a leak could not actually be what happens.
Yeah. Silver do something with Segai Taikai. What he'll do, we don't know. Yeah, he's always got something.
I swear to God, if he bribes another ref,
please don't do that.
Sam better give him the finger.
Yeah.
If he does that.
George Burns was a famous comedian and actor. I've never heard of him, so I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. I've never even heard of his name before. Oh well. Senseis are still way above the kids, though. When Tori tried to attack Crazy's car leg, yeah.
Yeah.
Devin, Kenny locks his subplots. Yeah, that was just so unnecessary. Yeah. Like, Devin was just being way too desperate for no reason.
And you know what? Yeah, and you know what the
I'm
thing
like,
is
Devin,
too?
like, Devin, calm down. Like, you don't need to be in the Sekai Taikai. Like, you're still eligible for the All Valley. Like,
right.
Like, your time will come eventually.
Yeah, and not only that, you know what I just noticed is that Devin's so used to getting approval and praise from Oliver senseis. If that Mike Barnes is the first sensei ever to not give her any praise at all.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Like,
damn.
I mean, if you really think about it, that he's the first sensei to actually not give her like to hype her all up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, even Kim gave Devin approval.
Yeah. I think Cobra Kai winning this tournament for sure. No, I don't think so. Did see something and they're coming back, huh?
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But some of those Reddit leaks, yeah, don't, because Reddit is just bullshit. Like, I saw someone on Reddit say the other day, "Oh, Tori gets pregnant." Like, shut up. Like,
in what universe? Not this one.
It was just gross and humiliating, not to mention unfunny, cringeworthy, and a place. Yeah, it was just ridiculous. Yeah. Did Devin forget Silver cheated in season 5 and she's doing the same thing? Yeah, she was complaining about Tori being favored by the ref or whatever, and now she's like doing like a dirty tactic, like literally. Like, it just makes her look like a hypocrite. Like, the hell? Devin has turned into such a prick. Is what you mean?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Her arc wasn't the best, but I think she'll come around in part 2.
Kenny earned his brown belt. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, they usually appear on Reddits, but
yeah.
Yay! Finally caught up with the chat. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. You want to know what's actually kind of like what made zero sense to me is that Tori wasn't on when they were picking for the top 6 fighters. Tori wasn't even on Daniel's list.
Yeah, that's favoritism at its finest. Like, Anthony over Tori, like, seriously, and like Johnny's like
over Tori?
Johnny's like Anthony and Dimitri over Tori, and he's like, is she balanced enough? He's like, the girl's a beast. Who cares?
Right. And not only that, Johnny was also a bit hypocritical too, because when Daniel asked him about he was complaining about Daniel's lineup when he said because Sam was at his number 1, and not because Sam was at his number 1 when Daniel gave his list for. He said Sam, Robbie, Miguel, and Hawk, and Johnny was like, "Oh, okay, I would change the lineup, but yeah, I agree. They all, I agree." But then he had Devin as his number 1 on his list.
Oh my god! I don't know why he wanted Devin in there so bad. Like, it was ridiculous.
I know. But it was like, okay.
I mean, we kind of got it a little bit.
Yeah, we did. But I was like, but seriously though, Like, why? Like, you're going to complain about the order that Daniel has, but yet you have Devin as your number one.
Yeah.
And this was not a popular. This was a picking who's good enough to be on the Sekai Tekai, who's skilled enough, not a popularity contest.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, with the whole like Johnny Tori thing, I think they should have gave the Johnny Devin bond to Johnny and Tori instead. It would have made more sense to me.
Yeah. Or
Like she's literally dating
Johnny
his
and
like she's literally dating his son. Like it
or
would have made
Johnny
more
and
sense to me.
Sam, or Johnny and Sam.
Johnny and Sam too. But,
like, she's the only one of the students that actually calls Johnny Johnny.
Yeah, I don't know why people are so obsessed with this theory. It's actually kind of disgusting, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I would have actually liked to see to see the Johnny and Sam bond, because like, I think that would have been interesting. Like, that bond, that bond, I have a feeling that bond that he shares with Devin, that was supposed to be his and Sam's bond.
Yeah. Do you think Robbie and Tori are the only characters in the bar, or are the other characters like Miguel, Robbie, Sam, and Hawk there as well? I think either is possible, but it's possible that like Sam and Miguel are out somewhere and like Robbie just wants to be alone to blow off steam, and then Tori just happens to be there.
Oh, I just thought of it. Well, imagine if this is like the same scene that that Sam is having that beach scene with that guy. Like,
yeah, apparently that guy's name is Axel. I guess that's what I've heard.
And I guess apparently he's part of the Dragon Dojo.
For Tristan.
Hi, Tristan. So, like, now that's another thing I could see Silver doing. Like, he could have like Sam's not going to go for it. She's not going to go for by a long shot, not at all. But I could see like Silver having his top student try to persuade Sam into joining his dojo, and by flirting with her. But she's not going to go for it. She's going to remain firmly to Miyagi-Do and to Miguel. But I could see Silver pulling a move like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And because he did threaten Daniel back in season 5 to wrap Cobra Kai gears around his kids.
Yeah.
So this could make him like making good on that threat. But like I said, Sam's not going to go for it.
Johnny understands what Tori's going through. Yeah.
I get it.
You can see the emotion that Johnny gives.
Yeah, he understands, but like
when he's like,
he should realize though. He should realize she was way too out.
I still side for once. I'm on Daniel's side when it comes to
that
Johnny.
fight.
So Johnny was a little toxic there.
And Johnny wanted Tori to take out her grief on an instant grill. Yeah, that was just wrong. Like Sam's
not. She was not in the right headspace. She was angry.
Sam's not her personal punching bag.
Right. So. And that's something that Tori also needs to realize too, is that when she gets angry like that, she needs to stay away from Sam. Like, Sam is not her punching bag that she can just beat up on, whether Sam's willing to do it or not. Yeah. It's not fair. It's not fair and it's not right. So she needs to stop viewing Sam like that whenever she gets that angry.
Yeah.
And I get a feeling, and I get a very strong feeling that going by that flashback from when we saw the scars on Tori's mom's arm that look really similar to Sam's that she gave to Sam. Yeah. I get a feeling that Tori gets that temper, that sort of temper from her father.
Yeah.
I get that feeling.
Tori's not getting pregnant. Also, it's kind of weird that people are wanting Tori to be pregnant, especially given the type of show this is. Like I said before, it's disgusting. I don't know why.
This is not American Girl people.
Like, I don't know why people are obsessed with that theory. It makes absolutely no sense to me. It is what it is. Yeah, that guy's Axel.
This is not the American Girl people.
Yeah. Silver can try all he wants. He knows damn well Sam's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, she's not gonna. She does. That's what I'm saying. Like he'll make an attempt, but she's not gonna go for
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I'm just glad she's the one character that's never really switched dojos, so that's cool.
See, that's a plus for her character.
Speaking of her father, do you think maybe her dad was involved with her mom's death? What?
We don't even know her dad. Why?
She died from blood clots. Why the hell would Tori's dad just pop up out of nowhere and just, kill her mom? That doesn't make sense to me.
Read.
Hopefully Chosen coming back with balance out Johnny and Daniel. Yeah, they're gonna need Chosen bad.
Yes.
He will come back.
They're gonna need him. Like Chosen's gonna be the energy shifter. Like
I did first they had a scene where he told him that he loved it. He seemed like he just disappeared.
Yeah, he kind of just we just saw him trying to get plane tickets to Okinawa, and he just fucked off for 2 episodes.
Yeah,
so that was kind of weird.
Like no mention, no nothing, and I'm sure Amanda's probably doing her happy dance.
Yeah,
that's Chosen.
Yeah, he's not walking around in a robe, but
and annoying her.
Do you think Kumiko will make a cameo in season 6? I think it's very possible, especially the stuff with Chosen.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, this show is never going to cover the topic of teen pregnancy. It's way too polarizing of an issue. Yeah, especially like almost all ages watch this show, so they're not doing that shit. Like it's fine with the adults, like with Johnny and Carmen, that's fine, but like the teenagers, no, like stay away.
There's no reason for it.
I think the Seikai Taikai will span 5 to 6 days or a week. That is possible.
Yeah, that is very possible.
Not gonna lie, Chosen leaving out of nowhere. Yeah. And like they don't even show us like where he went. Like they just kind of just hinted that like.
Dude, imagine.
I thought there'd be like a scene where like
Okinawa. Okay, and then he just fucks off.
Dude, imagine if all this time he's actually been in the house.
That'd be hilarious.
That he's actually been in the house for all that time and trying to get a flight. We just only thought that he went back to Okinawa after that episode.
Yeah. I just assume he did because Mike Barnes was in the next episode.
Right.
I think we'll see Kumiko in part 2. Very possible.
Very possible.
I just thought there would be a scene where he says he's leaving.
Is likely going to be born in episode 12. So part 3, yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
I bet there'll be a time jump after that second.
Yeah, probably. Like part 3 is going to be the aftermath of the tournament. I think Chosen should have said goodbye in episode 4, given his Seikai Taikai lineup, and his lineup's actually.
Mention.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be a scene where you say, "I'm gonna take a break. I need to go back for a bit."
Yeah, I think Allie will be in Johnny's wedding. Possible. I think we'll see her one more time. From Radio Flyer, that would be cool.
But yeah, at least get a mention or something, like maybe from Daniel or Johnny or even Amanda. For that matter.
Yeah, like I think he should have said like I need to go see Kumiko or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It was just kind of weird, like because like he also said like Miyagi-Do is the only thing I have left,
and then he left.
Yeah. Chosen was actually at the club and he was dancing, enjoying his time. Oh gosh, the club where they went. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I get this feeling that Chosen's kind of overstayed his welcome where Amanda's concerned.
Yeah.
Like she could tell she like wanted to smack just to smack him
first. With the robe and then like finding out that he ate the cannolis, like
and why do I get the,
like I'm sorry, Amanda, son, like midnight snack.
And he's like, you ate the whole. She's like, you ate a dozen cannolis. I mean, he did eat the whole tray. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, he's like, it's like Amanda.
He looked and he's like, I'm sorry.
Like, it's like Amanda having another kid.
Like, yeah, and it's like one that she didn't ask for either.
Like, because she initially thought it was Anthony, but it was actually Chosen.
And like, she's like, you could tell she wanted to like hurt him really badly.
She wanted to take his head off.
Until she like until he like handed the till he handed like so she handed him like the beers, and it's like go into the living room and go into the living room, take these out to the living room, and feel free to keep walking from there. and she's like to Carmen, it's like the guy flies in for a week to kill Terry Silver, and he's been here for 3 months. That's normal, right? Well,
Damn, 3 months.
And I actually kind of look at this as Amanda's punishment for not believing Daniel in the first place, because
that's karma.
Yeah, that's karma.
I mean, he was already there before that even happened. So
yeah, Chosen is an expert in the housing market. Yep. Actually, even better, Chosen Silver both at the club, and they were enjoying their time. Oh gosh.
If he's released.
Well, I know that, but even then, she complained about Chosen being there.
Yeah.
So it's like, it probably would have been done. So Chosen probably would have beat Silver a lot sooner if Amanda would have just listened to Daniel about Silver not being trusted.
Yeah.
Like, so I kind of look at this as like, this is karma coming back to bite Amanda.
Yep.
Next time your husband says a sensei is evil, listen, or else you're going to get a house guest you don't really want to have in your house.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for one of the kids to call him Uncle Chosen and see Amanda's reaction to that.
Yeah, I think it should be Sam.
Yeah. I do too. And you know what I found hilarious though is when Johnny was asking Daniel to pay him to be a sensei at the dojo at Miyagi-Do, and Chosen's rate, and Daniel goes, Chosen doesn't work for money. He doesn't be a sensei for money, and he's like, and Johnny's like, what, are you serious? And I'm like thinking, well, if you think about it, he doesn't really need to, because he's staying at Daniel and Amanda, much to Amanda's chagrin, house for free room and board.
Yeah, and she told him like, hey, maybe you guys can find a house together to like live together or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny when you think Chosen owned Daniel house when he's on his own.
I know. Well, at least he was clothed. At least he was wearing something. Imagine if he walked out into the kitchen naked and
that would drive Amanda nuts.
And then we would all be like, well, at least he waited until the kids were out of the house.
Yeah.
I mean, she's already seen more sides of Chosen than she would care to.
Yeah. Jen Silver, Chosen, Johnny, Daniel, Chris Barnes at the club, and they're all friends. Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
So do you think that Sam and Tori will have like at least like one like verbal interaction before the Sekai?
I think that's inevitable.
I hate that this is gonna end. This is gonna result in another Sam and Tori fight, like a real fight.
Yeah.
It's like, why bother? Why bother making them friends if you're gonna do that? You know.
Maybe they want to make it more emotional. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe, that's why they wanted to. That's them making them friends, and then having Tori turn around and do what she did. Kind of like gives Sam an arc of her own, in part 2.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's the reason why they did it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, what do you think? Like with some of the stuff they did in part 1, do you think that some of it was necessary, or do you think like some of it was just like not necessary to the point where they were repeating old storylines?
Silver will bribe the ref, make Sam lose. You better not, dude.
What do you think? Do you think that some of the plots were necessary, or do you think that they seemed like they were repeating old storylines?
I mean, some of them were fine. Some of them were just not needed.
Yeah.
Like, freaking, like, as hilarious as I think it is, Johnny driving off the road and, like, just storming to Daniel. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like,
Right.
why are you training without me? I'm like, you did the same thing. Like, what?
Right.
Like, Johnny, you had your turn. Like, bro.
I know, that's what Daniel told him.
Like, just go, like, you have a, and, like, and then he's like, as funny as the scene is, he puts, like, his whole future and, like, family in jeopardy by, like, jumping on the counter. All right, I'm quitting. Like, I'm starting my own dealership. Louis, let's discuss your future. Like,
Oh my God.
this is ridiculous. And Amanda has to be the voice of reason. She's usually the voice of reason for Daniel, but she has to step in and be the voice of reason for Johnny. And she's like,
I know. And
you're being an idiot. You're acting like a 2-year-old.
I know. Like, you know, thumbs up for Amanda for saying that. Like, she's never talked that way to Johnny.
And she gives him the respect of, like, Daniel's going through some stuff. He found a box that Mr. Miyagi has, and, like, it's pointing to some stuff that Daniel doesn't want to believe. So that's why he's on edge, you know?
Yeah. So
I've seen a lot of, like, edits of, like, people saying that, like, Daniel glazes Mr. Miyagi too much or whatever and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I get it. Like, he holds him to a high pedestal, but, like, the dude was like a father to him, so you can kind of understand that.
And honestly, we all kind of do. And, you know, even us audiences do, you know? It's like they made this, you know, they made him so perfect. And it's like, and I think that's a big part of the reason why certain people, such as karate, don't want them to touch the Mr. Miyagi and make it into a storyline about him making past mistakes, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, World? Do you think that they should? I mean, I'm 50-50 on it. I don't know. Like, part of me is like, I'm just like curious. I mean, part of me is like intrigued by it because, you know, it's like it would be interesting to see how he became the man that we knew him to be in the Karate Kid films. Like, because he wasn't born that wise and that badass. So it would be kind of like great to know like how he became that way. But at the same time, though, it's like I don't want them to do anything that'll really change, you know, like risk changing the image of Mr. Miyagi that we see him as, you know, like in a way that's not necessarily good, you know?
Yeah.
You kind of get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, though, too, I also feel like, you know, them like expanding on his backstory a little bit, and showing a different and showing and giving us all perspective of Mr. Miyagi could also like enhance his character too, as well, which is what I'm hoping for. That when they go to the storyline.
Yeah.
What do you think, though?
I think it's interesting.
Where are you with it?
I think it's interesting. I just need to see it complete before I actually have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
They did it to make Thoery feel more conflicted. If they didn't make Thoery going back to Cobra Kai, it would be easy. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not like which scene. Which one are you talking about? And then Silver came in the dealership and tells Johnny, "I'm in." Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, but they also could make it work where it's really more going to be like Thoery versus Sam, whereas it's not going to be really Sam versus Thoery.
People are glazing Daniel, talking about Mr. Miyagi too much. That's why Johnny called him a liar and a thief.
Listen,
I think Johnny was way out of line there.
Yes.
Like, I thought that was ridiculous.
I'm not condoning Daniel punching Johnny, but
I
He
think
was
Johnny.
asking
I
for it.
think Johnny deserved to get punched. If I'm being
Right.
honest, because that was just disrespectful.
Doesn't mean Daniel should have done it, but he was definitely
Yeah.
asking for it.
But like you're just asking for it, and it was just disrespectful.
Yeah, it was. It was
Scene
totally
with
disrespectful and out of line. And Johnny, it's funny. Johnny seems to always remember every single time Mr. Miyagi kicked his butt and kicked his head in, but he never seems to really recall when Mr. Miyagi saved his life. And you'd think that would be something he would recall.
yeah.
But it's like he never even mentions that ever. You never hear those words come out of his mouth about Mr. Miyagi saving his life. And you think, and they should. Like, he should be grateful to Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, you should. But
Because if it wasn't for him, he wouldn't be standing there calling him a liar and a thief and having the family that he's always dreamt of having.
yeah. Yeah, I don't blame him for that either. I don't condone it, but
What happened to Tristan?
I don't know.
But yeah, and Johnny was also annoying too. And when Daniel stopped the fight between Sam and Tori, I'm like, okay,
Yeah, instead of going after her, they just go ahead and have another argument again.
right? And I'm like, if he wanted Tori, if he thought that Tori should fight, then offer himself up to fight, not Sam.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that was ridiculous. Even if Sam was willing, Tori was out of control in that fight. It wasn't safe for her to be there, for her to be involved.
Yeah. Johnny should have went after Tori. If he was
Robbie should have went after.
and caring for her instead, he just takes shots at Daniel and Miyagi. Yeah. Yeah,
Robbie
instead
went after her.
Yeah, instead Robbie should have. But instead he just stands there and gets his headband and
I mean, at first I said
Silver owns a new dojo with Hector and they join the Psycho Taike. Well, we know Karate's definitely fighting for that dojo.
yeah. At first I thought that maybe Sam should go after her, but then I thought, you know what, that's probably not a good idea because right now she views Sam as her competition.
Yeah.
And she might, like, if Sam went after her, she might, like, attack her at that point. With no one to intervene.
Yeah.
So I would so I'm sticking with Robbie or Devin. Why didn't Devin go after her? Why didn't Amanda go after her?
Yeah.
I mean, like, seriously. It's like Tori was saying, none of you understand. None of you understand. Devin lost her mom. She understands.
Yeah, they just all let her go off. I'm like, all right, Hawk, you're in.
It's like they were so with the exception of Sam.
Sam, I give a pass because that was probably not a good idea for her to go after Tori.
I give Sam a pass on that one. That's why I said it was not a good idea for her to go after Tori.
And major respect for Sam for how she handled the situation because she could have flipped out like she did in season 5, but instead she was actually very mature about it. So
yeah, and it's like, she was like, even like she was terrified. She was absolutely terrified in that fight. She knew something was off, but she didn't know.
Crazy because I used to hate Thoeries. Yeah, I know CVO.
I know, me too. Me too. She's one of my faves now. As of season 4, she's one of my faves.
It's because they greatly improved the writing of her character. Yeah, she's definitely improved a lot.
She definitely showed growth, but now I want to see an arc.
Yeah.
She showed growth and maturity. Now I want to see the arc, and now I want to see an arc that goes with that. And that's why I think her fighting for Tori while fighting against her is a good arc for her.
Yeah.
And I think it would make sense as to why they made Sam and Tori friends in part one. Within only 5 episodes because of that. Like Sam's tired of losing the people that she cares about to Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
What kind of arc are you hoping that she gets, CKW?
Sam looked confused as heck in that fight. Yeah, I know. Because
Yeah.
she was just like, what the fuck did I do? I thought we were cool.
Right. It's like, and this is the first time, too, that Sam knows she didn't do anything.
Yeah.
to cause this. So it's going to be like kind of like interesting. I think like in part 2, Tori will hold some resentment towards Sam. Like Sam will, like especially when she sees that Sam is team captain. Like
Yeah.
Sam will try, and Kreese will fuel that.
Yeah.
We know that he will. I mean, Sam's gonna
do what he can to drive a wedge between them.
Yeah, and it's like, but the thing of it is, though, too, it's gonna be a one-sided hatred. Sam's not gonna hate Tori. Sam's gonna help Tori. Sam's gonna do everything she can to try and help Tori. She's not gonna hate her one little bit, and she's gonna do everything she can to try and help her. But Tori's gonna, like, this is gonna stem from the fact that while all of their issues were resolved, Tori still on a deeper level holds resentment to Sam for in her eyes, getting everything that she wants with little to no effort. And it's like, she's going to be like, the captain's thing is just one more thing that Sam got that she didn't have to try hard to get. And it's like with Johnny's words, I mean, seriously, like they were trying to calm Tori, like Daniel and Amanda were both trying to calm Tori down, and she was accusing them of taking Sam's side, that they were just gonna make Sam team captain anyway. They were like telling her, it's like, no, we're not taking sides on this. We're not taking sides. And Johnny's like, are you sure about that?
Yeah, Johnny's a fucking moron for doing that. Like, bro, shut your mouth. Like, seriously.
I know. Like, why would you say, like, Johnny, I love you and everything, but keep those comments to yourself. Not now.
So, like, oh, you sure about that? Like, shut the fuck up.
Let me ask you something. If it were Robbie or Miguel that was on that platform, would Johnny have said that?
Probably not, because both of them are his sons, so he would keep his mouth shut. And he was supporting both of them, so.
Exactly, and that's what Daniel and Amanda were doing. They were supporting both Sam and Tori, and Johnny just like couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Yeah, and then,
I mean, he was trying to push Tori into fighting Sam, and that was dangerous. Like, I get where he was coming from. Sometimes you have to fight it out, but you need to do it in a way that's healthy and in a way that doesn't injure the other person or yourself for that matter.
Yeah.
And what Tori was doing was completely unhealthy.
Yeah.
Because what would have happened? Imagine if Daniel didn't stop that fight.
Sam could have fallen off, broken her back, got a bruised face, broken nose, I don't know, shattered collarbone, whatever injury you can think of.
Because she was pushing her towards the edge as she was about ready to hit her.
Yeah.
And how do you think Johnny and Tori and Johnny would have felt if that happened?
Yeah, and then
Daniel
would have been mad at Johnny for not stopping the fight.
Right, and
Sam would have had to go to the hospital.
Right, and they would have been down a fighter for the Sekai Tekai.
Yeah, and one of their best fighters.
Yeah. And not only that, and let's add guilt to Tori's grief.
because she already felt guilty. We saw that in episode 3, where she's
Right.
like, "I can't believe what I did to your arm," and like, she's like, "You're right. Most of this is my fault. It went way too far."
Right. So let's add guilt to Tori's grief in episode 5, which after she just lost her mom, for injuring Sam again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real smart move, Johnny.
Kreese needs to leave Tori alone. Yeah, I'm starting to think Kreese loves Tori more than Johnny now. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly, exactly, Round Table. If they were taking sides, they wouldn't have had the fight in the first place and just made Sam captain. But see, Tori wasn't in the right. Like Tori had just lost her mom. That's where her mind was. Her mind wasn't in the fight at all.
Also, if Tori was fighting, say Devin Daniel would have still stopped the fight.
Oh God, if she was fighting Devin, that fight would have been over in 3 seconds for Devin.
Yeah, she would have. Devin would have needed a freaking body bag. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, Miguel would have been pissed as well. Yeah, so well, everyone just looks sad or disappointed. Miguel looks fucking pissed.
I think something
Like he's like, oh fuck her. Like we don't need her. Like
I think something happened. I think episode 1 we're gonna get like just about mostly flashbacks of them trying to like them explaining that those looks that they were giving Tori, like them each trying to reach out, but it's not, Tori's not coming around.
Okay, can people stop with the fucking like, oh, Miguel and Tori are gonna get back together,
no.
Robbie and Sam are getting back together? Like this is so stupid.
Nope.
Miguel looks locked. Yeah, he's locked in. Like he does not care.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think he understands.
I'm sure deep down he feels bad, but at the same time he's pissed because she made a bad choice. You know.
Right. It's like she went back knowing full well what Cobra Kai is.
Yeah.
Like we're all kind of like as we all understand in our hearts why Tori's doing this. We all understand.
Yes, but again, it doesn't make it right though.
No, it doesn't make it right. And like Mr. Miyagi said, never put passion before principle, because even when you win, you lose. Well, guess what? Tori's gonna find that out the hard way. She just made that choice. Because that's exactly what she's doing. She's putting passion over principle.
Tori Gill is buried so far on the ground. Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Also, let's not forget Miguel told Sam to give Tori a chance. Yeah, true.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't wrong to do that, because let's not forget Tori is doing this to honor her mother. She's doing this for herself and to honor her mother. As wrong as this choice is, it's not for selfish means at all. It's not for selfish reasons at all.
He's hit to say Miguel won't quit this tournament due to this fighting. Yeah, he is locked in.
Yeah.
Like he is ready to go.
But yeah, let's not forget that Tori is doing this to honor her mother and for herself. She's not doing it for selfish reasons.
Yeah, it's nothing personal. She's not doing it to like
get back at anybody.
Dark Hawk might return. Yeah, he might, especially if Quan injures Dimitri in the tournament.
You know what? You know how when the Chosen One made his Miguel video? How he said that there's something missing from Miguel's character that needs to be shown in the third part of the final season of season 6, or in the Sekai Tekai.
Yeah.
I think it's purpose. Like, do you remember what Kreese said to Quan, in episode 3 about when Quan was like telling Kreese, "Do you think I'm scared of them? You think singling them?"
afraid of them?
Yeah, and Kreese is like, "I think you're very angry, and you have a lot of potential, but what you need to do is give that anger some purpose." And that's what I think is missing from Miguel. That I hope we get purpose. We know he's this next generation's Karate Kid. Although I think by this point, I think all of them are,
any of them could
yeah,
be.
any of them are. We know like what he is. We know like what he's going for. What we don't know is what his purpose is. Like, and that's what I think he's missing. He's missing purpose in his karate. If you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just think about what Kreese said to Quan about giving his anger purpose and using it in his karate. That's what I think Miguel is missing. And when he finds that purpose, there's gonna be no stopping him.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot to take Quan down. Miguel's just way too into getting into Stanford. Yeah, I don't think, like, even if he wins the Sekai Taika, I don't think it's going to do anything to impact his chances of getting to Stanford.
He's already in.
Like they don't care about, I don't like colleges really don't care about, the karate stuff. Yeah, and honestly, Stanford has a 4% acceptance rate, so I don't think him winning a karate tournament is going to impact his chances of getting in there.
I think he's already going to get in there, to be honest with you. Like, I think he's going to get in regardless whether he's captain or not.
He has other ways to get to Stanford. He doesn't have to win. Yeah.
Right. I mean, Sam did say it probably would have a good impact on his chances, winning winning the Sekai Tekai, winning team captain. Like, she did say that, but at the same time though, I get the feeling that part 3 he's going to discover that he got in. Like,
yeah, his financial situation is going to play a part in it because he's not in the best financial situation.
I mean, and also too, if Miyagi-Do wins, like he's still part of Miyagi-Do.
Like, yeah, he has the grades to get in for sure, but he doesn't have the funds to get in.
But he might after Miyagi-Do wins.
Yeah.
Because the entire dojo gets the money. Who do you think will get the best arc? Who do you think will get the best arc in part 2?
I don't know, to be honest.
I think they all have the potential. Really,
I'd say like the main 4 kids probably.
Yeah. I think they all have the
Miguel. Yeah, Miguel's gonna show that dude no mercy.
Oh yeah, yep. That's what I mean. Yeah. It's like the moment he gets.
Yeah, I could see Sam getting the best arc in part 2.
Yeah, it's about time. I don't want them to wait till part 3 to give her an arc. That's too late.
Yeah. Part 3, they might focus on Miguel more. I do know that they said that part 3 they would resolve the Miyagi stuff.
Yeah.
Terry Silver, yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
I do think he'll be the final villain because, I mean, I think he has to be the final villain for sure. I don't think it's going to be Tracy. Finally, Tristan's back.
Hey, Christian.
So,
Hey, what happened?
oh, I had to go somewhere real quick. I'm back.
Oh, well, couldn't you tell them to wait until after?
What?
Till after the best
Oh no,
five
I had to
in the
go. I had
world?
to go. It's fine.
Don't you have a Cobra Kai world
Okay.
world break kind of pass thing?
Break kind of.
Yeah, I think Carmen's baby will be born in part
Yeah, I
3.
say part there.
Yeah.
They'll probably have the wedding in part 3 too, like the final episode.
Dude, imagine if Johnny's all of Johnny's ex-girlfriends are invited to the wedding.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be something Johnny would do.
Yeah.
Well, we all said Allie might be there, so Allie's his ex-girlfriend.
It's probably in episode 12 because the actress who played the doctor who did the skin on the baby in season 5 is listed for episode 12.
Oh.
They're fine.
And where do you find this stuff?
It could be just a checkup, though.
Yeah.
She could just make a cameo for a checkup, saying,
I mean, if she's not in other episodes, then maybe.
like for a due date, they could be determining the due date.
Yeah.
When the baby's going to be born. And with Johnny and Carmen's luck, it'll probably be early and at the most inopportune time.
Yeah, probably. That's just how the show works.
Yeah. So Tristan, who do you think will get the best arc in season 6 part 2?
Also, the actor plays Carmen. Confirmed. We will know the name of the baby in part 3. Cool.
Yeah.
Damn, best arc.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, like, Thoeries had the best arc, but like part 2, say it can be her again or Robbie. Is that a feeling?
Or Sam, even. Like,
I mean, it depends what they do, because I need to see some more reason why she wants to win.
I think they'll give us that, because if Sam goes, I have this theory that if Sam and Tori are going to face each other in the finals, which they are going to face each other because they're both team captains now. Thank you, writers.
Thank you, right?
For giving us that inevitable fight. I think she's gonna be fighting for Tori as well as against her. She's wanting to help Tori get her out of Cobra Kai by fighting for her, but even if it means fighting against her, would be a great arc.
Yeah.
For her. What do you think, Tristan?
Yeah, I agree. I can see it.
And not only that, especially if Tori intentionally injures Sam in those finals. She fights through the pain because she wants her friend back. She's tired of Cobra Kai taking away the people that she cares about. First Miguel, then Aisha, then Robbie, she almost lost her dad to Terry Silver.
Yeah.
So, and it's like now Tori, who she's become friends with, has now been lured back by King Cobra himself. So it's like, I could see her fighting. She got a lot of. They showed her growth and maturity a great deal in part 1. Now add that growth and maturity to the arc that I'm theorizing that they could give her, and that's going to make it a great arc for her. Anyway.
Yeah.
What would you think would be the best arc she could ever have in part 2?
I mean, her fighting through an injury would be really awesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Trishan? What would you think would be a really good, would make Sam's arc really good in part 2?
I already like your idea, I actually didn't even think about that. She has to always get her people that she cares about out of Cobra Kai. That was dude, I didn't even think about that. But she could have analysis.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Pinky brother, crazy.
Well, we do have them to thank for that. Here we
Yep.
go again. Here we go again.
Instead of introducing a female fighter that Kim really likes in her dojo,
I
you
know.
just
They didn't show any of them. I mean, they did show them, but I guess
Yeah,
none of them were good. That's her.
like you're just gonna have Kreese put all his faith in Tori again.
Yep.
I thought there'd be like one female fighter that would actually be
Look,
like
he
a
did
problem.
that. He did that in season 4. He put the dojo in jeopardy by like letting her fight her own way. Now he's once again
I
putting
thought there'd at least like one female fighter from
he's
her.
putting all his faith in Tori again.
Oh, and guess what? For the girls' side, for Miyagi-Do, guess what? It's all on Sam's shoulders again because
Yeah.
Devin's not
Instead of having Tori take the load off of Sam, you're gonna have Sam carry the girls again because Devin's
she has
not
to fight Tori, her teammate.
Because Devin is not going to do crap. Let's just be honest. Like I think
not
Aisha
skilled
would be a more impactful fighter on their team than Devin. Let's just be real.
I mean, she's not skilled enough. Not that she, not that she won't try.
She's determined, but she's not like experienced enough.
Yeah, she's not. She's not good enough in a world tournament. Like
none of the little kids.
She's just being way too desperate, and it just
Right.
it just makes no sense.
If any one of those like little kids were gonna go in, it's Kenny.
Like I would have had it. Like if I was writing it, I would have pushed the number to 8 instead of 6.
Right.
So
you can get.
So you can bring Kenny, Devin, and Anthony.
You know what I would have done if I was writing it? I would have had 6. I would have had 6 of the top strongest fighters, which would be Sam, Miguel, Robbie, Tori, Hawk, and Dimitri as the skilled fighters, and I would also have like 3 alternate fighters that they could bring with them, which would be Kenny, Anthony, and Devin. There you go.
She can't spike drinks with laxatives in this tournament. Yeah.
No.
She'll get disqualified for that.
Yep.
If they find out.
But see, that's how I would do it. I would do like these mains. I would do these main. If I was writing it, it would be these 6: Sam, Tori, Robbie, Miguel, Hawk, and Dimitri. And I would say 3 alternates that they can bring as backup: Anthony, Kenny, and Devin. There you go. That's how you add them. That's how you add them all in the Sekai Tekai.
Yeah, I really thought they were gonna have all like the main ones in the tournament.
Because it makes no sense. Why would you have 6 fighters, but yet you only 6 fighters and nobody to back them up in case if they get seriously injured?
Yeah, like you need injured reserves.
I didn't like the idea because like they literally try to keep Hawk out of the top 6, and like there's no way.
Yeah, and like even
The
Daniel.
only reason he's in it is because Tori left, which is dope.
Yeah,
he should be in there already.
I'm like, okay, so Hawk's Tori's backup. Okay.
Right.
Like I get like obviously his fans are known, but it's just disrespectful of characters.
I'm going to ask the 2 of you.
Like they just been shitting on Hawk left and right. And I'm not the biggest Hawk fan, but I'm like he should have a guaranteed.
He's actually one of my favorites. I just don't like his fans.
He should have a guaranteed spot.
He should literally be top 3 or 4. He should be over Sam.
Like he's the defending champion. Like he's the reigning champion. He should have a guaranteed spot.
Exactly. And not only that, now I want to ask you 2 something. Where would you, on Daniel's list, let's say if he did add Tori, where would you put her? Would you put her above Hawk or below Hawk?
Hawk's stronger, so I'd put her behind Hawk.
Behind Hawk.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like I think Sam's more skilled than Hawk, but Hawk's stronger physically.
Physically, yeah. But I still would say, like, on the list though, like I still would put Sam as number one because she does have the most skill and experience. Um, like if you want to go by that, you know.
Yeah.
But in terms for skills and experience, but if you want to go in terms of strength, I would put Hawk as number. I'd actually put Robbie as number one and Hawk as number two. Or no, I would actually put Robbie as number one, Miguel as number two, and Hawk as number three.
Yeah.
Going against Sam and Tori, um, I would put I'd put Hawk as number one on both of them. Although if Tori's in that kind of headspace that she was with Sam, um, in that in episode 5, that would be a different story.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like ever since Hawk won the All Valley, he's just been getting screwed over left and right.
Which we all, believe it or not, though, we all kind of knew that was going to happen. We all
Yeah, I mean, like as soon as
back.
Miguel and Robbie were on the same side, he was going to get pushed off.
Yeah, we all kind of knew that. So it's like we really shouldn't act shocked that they shouldn't nerf him. Like they should build him up when it matters.
Yeah, like
in fights.
Like you pretty much like knew that like with Miguel and Robbie being on the same side, Hawk was going to be pushed aside to like that third option.
Right, but not as a fight, you know, like not in a fight because like Hawk should always be like their backup that brings the A game.
Like yeah, he's like he should be on the same level as Miguel and Robbie. Obviously like Robbie and Miguel are, you know, still better than him, but he's on the same level as them though.
Right. Yeah. Mhm. I haven't had a chance to get on to watch karate streams. I've been trying to like when I'm talking about when he actually does them. It's just been my work schedule's been so kind of like crazy, but I mean, you guys do like a great job.
You'll have to watch the replay of last night's stream because it was freaking hilarious.
I know. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch. I love your guys. I love your guys' stream. I love karate stream. Like you guys are great together.
Hawk lost to Devin when they did Battle Royale. Yeah, that was ridiculous. And like Devin's like, look at me, look at all the flags I have. Like, look at me. Oh, like, you're being way too.
I have a question in that challenge. Did Hawk only have like 2 flags?
I don't even remember.
Because
I've only watched the first part like 2 times. Like the first time was by myself, and the second time was with my dad. So I've only seen it 2 times.
Because it seemed like the rest of them had like 10.
Yeah. Like obviously, like the main 4 like had like the most flags by far. That's why Mike's like, well, it's a no-brainer. Like I already got my top 4. It's a no-brainer. And then
when he said top 4, I'm like, I already know who the top 4
is. Because like they had a bunch of flags, and compared to like the bottom 4, it wasn't even close. It was a landslide. Yeah, Dimitri had more flags.
Oh no!
They always screw him.
Core 4
just won a freaking All Valley. They're making
Core 4 had a lot of flags. The bottom 4 only had a few each. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yep. You know something too. You also know what I noticed. When Kenny was doing that challenge, and like he ran over the deck. Over the pond, he's like I'm coming for you, LaRusso. He sounded like Tori when he said that.
Yeah, I think it was all competitive fun.
Yeah, I don't think he meant it in a harmful
Because
way.
they
No,
were,
no, no.
because like when he gave him a bloody nose, he was like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't mean
He's like,
to."
my
Yeah,
bad,
yeah, no,
LaRusso.
no. I don't mean it like he meant it in a harmful way, like in a threatening way. But I'm just saying, like that sounded like eerily familiar, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryder, stop doing Hawk dirty, please. Yeah.
I'm
It's
starting to
like-
kind of agree with
it's
Karate because every
like-
time I see it, there he's always freaking losing, or he's like,
It's
he
like
doesn't-
they're like, all right, we'll give him the All Valley, and then we can just fuck him over.
like I
whenever we
understand
want.
he doesn't have
Yeah,
much
they
character
need-
left, in my
yeah,
opinion.
they
There's
need
really
to-
nothing
they
to do
need
with
to
him
give
anymore.
Hawk- we need Darkhawk. I'm with the chosen one. We need Darkhawk back.
Like in my opinion, I understand they don't have that much story for him anymore, but don't make him look weak. He literally just won a
Yeah.
championship.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the thing is, like, they're probably gonna have him lose to Quan.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. I don't think he should be beating him, but like
Yeah,
make him like beat
like,
Dimitri
I
or
think,
something. He's better than Dimitri.
Like, I think Quan injures Dimitri, and that causes Hawk to go on like rage amp mode in the tournament.
That triggers Hawk.
He'll give Quan a good fight. But
I just didn't like he was left out of the top 6, and then
I
he just
know.
got in.
Yeah.
If you guys know football, that's like leaving Patrick Mahomes out of an All-Pro team or something.
Honestly,
Anthony and
Daniel
Kenny
is right.
were actually they were starting to get along, and then unfortunately,
Yeah, in NFL terms, that's like leaving
I
Patrick
agree.
Mahomes out of an
I agree with
All-Pro
chosen
team or
one.
something.
We need to see Darkhawk back.
Yeah, that's
we need
what I was
that.
saying. I agree with
We
chosen.
need that score from season 3 to like start playing when he fights Quan in the tournament.
Yep. Also, too, we definitely need Darkhawk back.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely want that. I definitely want that thing in the
think about it too.
play.
They also did Kenny dirty too.
Yeah,
No pun
literally.
intended.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, don't have him say that because every time he's Hawk, he loses.
Just make him like turn into like
Yeah.
Like he has a losing record when he fights as Hawk.
Yeah,
I know.
When he doesn't
no mercy. Yeah, no mercy, Miguel.
But
Yeah.
he has a winning record when he fights as Eli.
But he didn't use Hawk, he was actually like outskinning Robbie in the fight sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like Robbie was about to win,
know,
but
if you
I
think
mean, you
about
can
it
make a
too,
case for it's better.
You know, if you think about it too, they didn't necessarily give Robbie an arc as well in part 1.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed.
I mean, they only gave him an arc until like episode 5 by him not wanting to be second place anymore.
I wish we got more of Robbie and Kenny. Like, I'm with the
telling me
chosen
he
one
didn't
on
go
this
after
one.
Kenny after you left?
I'm with
Like,
the
yeah.
chosen one on this one where he says,
Yeah.
like, don't give him a fist bump, give him a hug. Like, what are you doing?
You know, after
Yeah.
Kenny shit himself, you're telling me Robbie didn't go after him and see if he was
Yeah,
okay.
like seriously?
You didn't go after him.
Troy either. So, and
Like, your girlfriend and your best friend.
And
or-
like
or your
Robbie's
apprentice.
my second favorite character, so this is a bad look on him.
Like, that's
But I
literally
think
like
they're
your
gonna fix
apprentice.
that. I think they're going to fix that in part 2. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think Robbie and Sam are going to get the arcs in part 2.
Like, was he like not like where's Kenny when he was not at the dojo? Like,
Yeah, like Devin was the one who asked, like, where's Kenny? And
like Robbie, you're not gonna worry about your apprentice.
and like you know, Anthony's like probably still cleaning out his pants. Like,
Yeah, but that's why I think part 2, Sam and Robbie are going to be getting the arcs.
yeah, they only gave him an arc when it came to like him not wanting to be second place anymore. That's when they started giving him something.
Yeah. I think part 2 is going to be the part because they can't squeeze everybody's arc into 5 episodes in part 1.
yeah.
So that's why I think it's going to be. They can't give them they can't give them marks in the final part.
Yeah.
In part 3.
They had to have some out of character moments just to get to that ending in episode 5. They sacrificed character moments for the plot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I was mad that they overpowered Kenny in season 5, but they did not have to nerf him badly. Yeah.
Maybe that's for the Hawk fans that were mad. I don't know.
Yeah. Including Karate.
Yep.
And I can understand why, because I feel like
What did Karate think of that scene where they did Kenny dirty like that?
So I actually thought he'd be happy about that because he hates Kenny,
you
but
said he didn't
apparently
really like
not.
the scene.
He did not like that scene.
Because it was cringy. He was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what was the point of that scene? I mean, I guess, like, to show, like, she's, like, that destined to win, but, like,
Oh, oh yeah, and I also agree with Daniel. Hawk should have been going to that. Like,
how is he not in the top six? That's like
right.
NFL terms. If anybody
I mean,
knows, that's like leaving Patrick
a
Mahomes.
lot of people thought that he was
team.
talking about. A lot of people thought that he was talking about Dimitri, but I think he was talking about Devin because he said that to Johnny, after the lesson was over, after Devin, after the lesson was over, like because Dimitri was on his list for going, like so he didn't deny that Dimitri should go, but I think but it was Devin that he didn't think should go.
I didn't like that he put like Anthony on his list. Like really, Anthony?
No.
Like come
Yeah,
on.
Anthony should not have been on that list.
Shouldn't be, in my opinion, shouldn't be like top 12. But they're gonna put him in the top 12.
And listen, that's an accomplishment in itself.
Yeah. Like, come on, Daniel. Like, I know like he's your son, but come on, you really think he should be in that tournament, world tournament? You just started. He's not even that good yet.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, I do agree with Daniel that underdogs do have a shot, but
yeah,
like they have
he's a different type of underdog. He's not like there yet.
Right. They have a shot at the All Valley, not in the second, not in a national tournament.
When Kenny popped him, that showed he was still not even on his level yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Daniel was talking about. A lot of people think he was talking about Dimitri, but I think he was talking about Devin to Johnny. Like, Devin should not have been going.
Yeah, he's like, do you really think we have our best team? Season 4, episode 2, Anthony Rosa, Kenny said, yeah, a lot of people are going back to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's karma for the shit swirly he gave Anthony in season 5.
But the thing of it is, though, too, Devin was the one that gave it to him, and that wasn't right. I mean, even if Anthony gave it to him, that would still be going too far.
Yeah, I actually thought he did it at first, the way he was laughing, but I guess you just thought it was that funny.
Yeah.
I guess he's not that kind of petty.
Nope. All right, well, I gotta head off. But this was a really great stream. Like, I really enjoyed this stream.
Thank you.
This was another awesome stream. You know what we should do? We should do like a tier list, so like of the characters for part 1.
Oh yeah, we could do
that. For next stream. For season 6, part 1. What do you think, World?
I'll think about it.
I mean, it's up to you, or we could still talk about the theories and things like that, and storylines and potential storylines for parts 2 and 3.
I'll either have to find one or I'll have to make one myself, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's up to you, because I'm cool with whatever you got, with whatever you decide to do. I just enjoy talking to you guys. Have a great night.
You too.
All right. Bye, Tristan.
Bye.
Give a Karate my support, and tell him I'll definitely be checking out the stream that you guys did last night.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, last night's stream was hilarious.
Wait, what happened?
Oh my god, I can't even explain.
I wish I was there. It's just
because like CBK was on there, Zone was on there, I was on there, and like Karate was kind of just like getting roasted left and right, and we're like, laughing at the short film he did of like Terry Silver slips on ice. And like just freeze framing the part where he just slips and falls and like his wig falls off.
Damn, I wish I was on this.
Yeah, it was funny. It was hilarious. Kenny Karate should fight Hector. Oh boy. And
He's
I
a
think
good
it's
character
possible.
he would never dare to fight him.
I think it's possible he comes back in part 3.
I do. Possibly. But I won't be surprised if he doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, Kim Sung Young is still alive, so I wouldn't rule out Hector coming back.
I'm sorry, how is that dude still alive, dude? I thought he would be dead. I thought it would be like flashbacks of him.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be flashbacks, but this dude's just walking around hitting Kreese with a cane.
And he's walking like pretty good. He's really like a whale, like for his age, he's really well. So.
You're like, how the hell is this motherfucker still alive?
Because it looks like he would still fight somebody even at his
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like I remember Watch Party kept saying like Kim Sung Young is still alive. I'm like, no, he's not.
I just like, dude, like you're fucking ridiculous. Stop it. And he was
I'm like,
right.
that's ridiculous. And then like
he was right.
And they reveal like he's still alive. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
You guys always fucking right about something that we think is dumb. I still remember season 4. I thought there would be no, girls and boys division.
Yeah,
but there was.
Yeah, and then it turns out there was, and then he was right about that. And then the chosen one had to watch He's All That, and they had to watch the holiday special.
Oh yeah.
But it's the He's All That is bad enough, but the holiday special is freaking diabolical. Like they shouldn't have had to go through that. Like, oh my gosh. Like my dad grew up with Star Wars, and he told me how much he hated the holiday special. Like it was like
weird. It looks so damn weird. So it has the actual actors in it. Right?
It was like the worst thing ever, and like it almost ended Star Wars. It was that bad.
So it has like the actual actors in it from the movie.
Yeah.
Did they really agree to that? There's no fucking.
Yeah, because like they said, if there's genders divisions, then we'll do a watch party of He's All That and the holiday special.
How the frick did the actors agree to that? Or there's no way they actually thought that was a good holiday special.
Yeah, I mean it was like they released it on like November. Excuse me. Chosen One he brought back the debate stream, which I'm actually surprised he did that. Because like he said he was going to keep that in the vault for like forever. But that debate stream where like that, I think it was like it had that alley kid or whatever that was like saying Terry Silver is overrated.
Oh, yeah. I need to rewatch it. I've only seen like my part.
He was like that alley kid was like Terry Silver's overrated. I don't like Johnny that much. I don't like Daniel that much. I don't like Tori that much.
Then I had a debate. And then I debate. At first, it was me and Artie debating about like Venom.
And then after that, like I never saw that alley kid like ever again after that.
No, he's been in the thing like a year ago. He was like in the street, like in the chat, but he's never been on.
Yeah, and then after that, we were just like up until like 1 a.m. like off stream, just talking.
Like about me and you. Then we were literally talking with King all day.
Like we're just chilling, and then like Jacob just falls asleep.
It was actually cool for us. It was like to talk all of us.
Yeah, it was actually pretty awesome. So. Yeah, dude, you kind of just sat there in silence. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I try to I mean, I tried to debate him. You didn't do anything. CVO.
Because like CVO wanted to debate him on like how Sam's
I
not the
think me and
GOAT.
him. I think him and our debate was like. I think he said like MC Spider-Man would kick Tom Hardy's Venom's ass easily or something.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, there was a lot of different topics, and
I didn't say I didn't think he would win. I just said
yeah,
like,
but
there's no kick.
why'd you enter the stream if you weren't gonna say anything though? That's the thing, CVO.
I know. What the hell are you even trying to debate him about? That Sam wasn't the GOAT or something?
Yeah, that's what
Heck,
it
that was like
was.
That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, damn, time flies. Holy
I know.
crap.
Dude, it really feels like that was just like a year ago or something. There's no way.
Yeah, almost 3 years already. It's ridiculous.
We've been on like you literally started this channel like in December 2021.
Yeah, like November, like October, September, or something like that.
There's like no way. Because it feels like your streams haven't been that long.
Cobra Kai hype was peak back then too.
Yeah, you started before the season 4 hype.
Yeah.
Remember, it was just like I remember your setup was like you would just talk for a bit, like, and then after an hour you put up like a chat, like
Yeah, the good old days.
Yeah, you put like the link in the chat.
Yeah.
At first, you didn't really join, and then I'm like, let me join them. I just watch.
Yeah, back when people weren't weird and doing the fake accounts thing and whatever. The first thing I watched from Chosen was First Chosen Live. First video I watched was like him explaining Robbie's character in season 3.
Thing. That's when I first found out about him.
Like, ironically, it was a Robbie video.
I was like, wait, there's actually robbery defenders? I'm like, wait, there's actually people that love his character?
And like the first live stream I watched was like a Valentine's Day one where it was like, that it was titled like the couples of Cobra Kai or something. And like I caught some of his gaming streams of like the first Cobra Kai game. Like his rages were like freaking hilarious.
Yeah, I saw like his stream like of season 3 review. I saw that. And then I saw like one of his recent streams. He was playing a game, and it's like, damn, he's actually entertaining. Like his chats are fun. And then I just kept watching him, and I would get excited every time he would make like a new stream or video.
Yeah, same. I remember it was me, World, Tristan, Jungle.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
First, it started with just you and CVO. Then I joined, and then CBK joined, Jungle joined. Wait.
Yeah, I remember when.
I think it was you and Jungle and CVO first, and then I started joining.
Yeah, I remember it was like the night before like season 4 came out, and like we're on freaking Omegle. And like they're just roasting like this 5-year-old. He's like, "Shut up, bitch!" Like,
shut up, bitch.
And like CBK's like, "Go back to watching SpongeBob." Oh my god, that was hilarious. Yeah, whenever you rage at Purple Hawk, that was so funny. And no, he's not. Be quiet. He probably doesn't even know you.
What the fuck? I don't even know you.
Yeah, he's just being an idiot for no reason.
You meant like maybe one time I like freaking timed you out, or remember I've timed some people out before, but they were saying weird things. Maybe you were one of them.
Yeah. Even though we had problems during that time, it was kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. It's when all of us got together.
Yeah, it's too bad CVO deleted that stream because that part where the 5-year-old popped up.
But like, it was on stream. I thought it wasn't.
Because it was freaking hilarious.
CVO, I still remember you trying to make a stream the downfall of Don't Ever Do.
That was so ridiculous.
Dude, what was the point of that, CVO? I need to know what you were doing or even thinking. Wait, I was like, what downfall? It's because we haven't gotten any like freaking.
We haven't gotten anything since May. Maybe
that's why you think it's a downfall. Still a good show.
Don't know why I did that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just because we didn't get a lot of advertisement for season 5. Or like the downfall of Cobra Kai. Like, what?
I mean, we were all frustrated because Netflix didn't start promoting it
That
until
was some of the worst advertising for a season.
Season 5 has the worst promotion. I'm not even gonna lie to
Season
you.
6, like, it wasn't like anything special, but it was good.
Yeah, it was better than season 5 though. Like I still think season 4 marketing is peak, but
Yeah, and then I love the season 3 marketing too, like that
season
trailer,
3 was good as
the little
well.
teasers.
Because like TV spots,
They would even show like little kids.
trailers.
They'd even let out little clips.
Yeah, they would like show clips that we didn't see yet. So
And especially, I was so hyped for season 3, especially because we had to wait 2 years just.
Yeah, almost 2
Because
years.
what happened after season 2? I'm like, dude, we need season 3 bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Then season 4, I was just freaking excited because of the way season 3 ended. Like,
Yeah, because like that ending was so good.
I was like, I want to see them all team up,
Awesome.
see the All Valley.
So like the team up, and then like Terry Silver and Kreese reuniting, and Cobra Kai having Robbie and Tori on the same page. Like,
Yeah,
it's just awesome. You guys remember when I got mad at Will because I told him I hated Tori's character? Well, almost everybody hated Tori's character at that time. Like, unless if you were like
the biggest Tory defender when everybody didn't like her.
Unless if you were like a Peyton List fan, like pretty much almost everybody hated Tori's character.
Yeah, I remember you were like the biggest Tory defender dude in the chat.
Yeah, I know.
I would always be like, damn, this dude.
At the time, I just felt like people weren't giving her a fair chance. Like they bumped her to a series regular. Like, give her a chance. Maybe she'll surprise you. And they're like,
I remember we didn't even like each other. I feel like
she'll always be evil. She'll never.
Yeah, I was kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, she's not redeeming. I was
like that. That's what was frustrating me. And I'll admit I didn't handle it well at all.
Yeah, I was sometimes I thought like, damn, this dude's defending her way too much after all the stuff she did. I was like,
yeah, season 4 hype wasn't.
Me and you kind of go at it sometimes, like.
Yeah.
Like we weren't like the most friends when we first started, but then we agreed on some things, and then I joined your streams and we became friends.
Yeah, but times change.
Yeah. And I like both characters. Sometimes I pretty much prefer her over Sam now. So
I like almost all the characters. Really, the only character I don't like is Mitch. But that's pretty much it. Like I even like Carl more than
characters you didn't really care for. Like before, like season 4 came out. I know I know you didn't care for Sam that much. Like obviously you didn't hate her, but you didn't like her that much.
I didn't hate her. I just thought she was annoying sometimes.
I knew since you were a Tory fan, like he probably doesn't a big Tory fan. Like she probably doesn't like Sam much. And then you thought Dimitri was annoying as character as well.
I thought sometimes Dimitri was annoying, but I
remember you said like he's so annoying to me.
I was like, sometimes like, like I'm like, dude, stop complaining. Like this.
Yeah, trust me. Before like all the hype for season 3, so I hated Dimitri in season 2.
Like I'm like, all this dude does is complain. Like, stop complaining.
Dude, I wanted to punch him in the face how many times when I first watched season 2.
I'm like, dude, you're never gonna learn anything. You just stand there and complain.
I know. I was like, dang, you're really making me be on Hawk's side because how annoying you are.
Like, yeah, I don't condone this stuff Hawk did. Like the stuff Hawk was doing was just
insane. Exactly. I was just like a big Hawk fan back then today. I didn't really see how much of an asshole he was. I thought it was like Dimitri is annoying as hell. I kind of don't blame him. But now I'm like, no, Hawk, you were just being a dick.
Yeah, and
like he was annoying, but
like obviously, like the stuff Hawk was doing was just way worse than anything Dimitri did. I remember I told Jacob that Tori's father was Mick Barnes, and this is before season 4. Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, I believe that at one point.
Part of me actually thought it was true in season 5. I was like, maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible.
Like I believe that at one point.
Yes, I do too.
But yeah.
But after season 5, like, there's no way. I feel like they would have said something in season 5 when they brought the character back.
Like I thought it was possible they might do that reveal in season 5, but like they didn't. I'm like, oh, he's not her dad then.
Like that freaking theory is so dumb. I was like, I think it's possible, but after season 5, I'm like, nah. They would have did something with that.
Yeah, because like they would have recognized each other at the dojo after so
They
long.
brought his character back, so
yeah, I mean, her dad could. I mean, if they do anything with her dad, like he could be played by Jensen Ackles. So.
Yeah, just be a random. Oh, so he was like a temporary.
I also thought Miguel's dad was Silver. Oh yeah, a lot of people.
There's no way you actually. There's no way you even thought that.
Like, I remember when Bonsai Kai Dojo put that theory out before season 3 came out. Because like Carmen said, he was like a bad man and all that stuff. I'm like I get it, bro, but like that's just not how that kind of thing works.
I always thought he was never. I never thought he was Terry Silver's son.
And like some people are saying, like Mike Barnes was his dad because
part of me sometimes believe that, like season 1 and 2 era. But I was like, come on,
because like some people thought it was Mike Barnes because Miguel's like Spanish or Mexican from Michael.
Oh yeah.
So that's where they got it from.
Oh.
But it is what it is. Sorry, dude. I only stream once a week. Sorry.
Yeah. He'll only stream like another time if like something comes out, like
like if there's some sort of like news or something.
Yeah.
Then
he'll stream another day that's not Wednesday, if you can.
Okay, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. 1K, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but because I'm kind of stuck at 800 and I'm not
800?
Yeah, like 800 something. I'm not that popular. Like, I'm not up there with, Nation, Krokai Kid, Watch Party, etc. But, I just make the best of what I got. And
you have viewers coming back for your streams, like Roundtable, CBO.
Yeah, and I stay humble about it,
Then you'll have these randoms like these people. Then you got like Jim Tim coming back to you. So you're doing something right. But
yeah, even when Cobra Kai ends, I'll still be here, doing streams, chatting with my audience.
Will you just make like a pop culture channel or
pop culture and sports? It's what it's going to be.
Oh
yeah. Even now, yes, we do have the Sportsville, but which Sportsville views are going to come back because football season's almost back. And
I can't wait.
Those were, because like there's so much excitement like every week because like NFL season every week. So just recap the games and stuff.
Oh yeah, we can review them how we want,
and like just ridiculous.
Specifically talk about more both of our teams, more specific.
Like ridiculous debates between Karate and Zone over like Daniel Jones and like Trevor Lawrence or something, and then you and Karate debating Giants and Cowboys.
Yeah, and there's no debate there.
And then just me just sitting there what the fuck do I do?
I mean, most of the time me and him debate is it's usually about if Dak is even like a good quarterback.
Yeah.
And I say he is. I'm not saying he's like freaking top 5. He's trying to act like he's not even top 15. Like, get out of here.
I used to like Star Wars, but Disney kind of just killed that for me. So I kind of just stopped watching Star Wars.
He loves basketball.
Anime, I'm not a fan of. Boxing, it's whatever. I don't really pay attention to boxing. UFC.
I should get into the UFC, but I don't know.
Yeah, the last time I paid attention to anything UFC was 2017 when Conor McGregor went up against Floyd Mayweather.
Oh.
That's like the last time I paid any attention.
Basketball, I'm getting back into it. I haven't watched basketball since it was like 2013 or 2012.
Do you guys still own that group chat? Used to be in? No. That
So
got
like the old Quiver in the Jungle. No,
that got like deleted a long time ago.
we left that one.
They got like tore. We tore that down.
Young and Jungle possibly still have it, but we're not.
Yeah, we're not in it. It's probably just them.
We made our own. You did.
Obviously, we're in sleeper fantasy with Karate and Zone.
Yeah, and then you made your own Quiver in the Jungle for like Hawk, CBK.
And that has CBK and Cobra Kai Hawk. About 7 minutes left, guys, and then I'll close out the stream. Football and hockey. Yeah, I like football too. Football.
Can't wait for football right now. I mean, preseason's pretty much here, and then
I like ice hockey. Ice hockey's fun.
I can't wait for the regular season. September 5th, first NFL regular season.
Yeah. Let's see. I know preseason starts tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it started last Thursday, but now officially.
Oh yeah, technically it started last Friday.
Now we're just gonna get more games.
It's unfortunate that they had to shut down the game early because of the storm.
It was actually not a bad game.
Yeah, it was backup quarterback. So got Lions and Giants tomorrow. Oh boy.
I'm excited I'm kind of excited to watch my preseason game because we might see Trey Lance actually play.
Yeah, Giants are probably gonna be cycling through quarterbacks because they had Daniel Jones.
He's the starter.
Drew Lock, and they got obviously Tommy DeVito, so they can be cycling through quarterbacks.
So it's probably be Tommy DeVito and Drew Lock because I don't feel use Daniel Jones. And
then we have the Toilet Bowl, the Panthers and Patriots, two of the worst in the NFL.
Do you actually think the Patriots might be like a top 2 worst team?
I mean, I think we'll have a top 5 pick for sure, but
I feel like you guys might be I feel like you guys can at least get like 5 or 6 wins.
Yeah,
because you guys don't have a bad defense. You guys actually have a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking for player development. Like that's what I'm looking forward to. Like if we somehow make the playoffs, then great. If not, then that's fine. I just want to see players develop, because we have so many young players on this team, and apparently the intention tomorrow is all 4 quarterbacks are going to play. All 4 of them. Jacoby Brissett's going to play. Drake May is going to play. Joe Milton's going to play. Bailey Crappi's going to play. All 4 of them.
So you have Bailey Zappi. Joe Milton's like your 3rd stringer or your 4th stringer.
Yeah.
But did you guys draft him in the draft?
We drafted him in like the last round, I think.
You guys literally just drafted a rookie.
Like we have 4 quarterbacks on the roster, and they're all going to play tomorrow.
Why do you guys draft 2 freaking rookie quarterbacks? Did they not like have trust in Drake May or something?
I don't freaking know. I mean, Jacoby Brissett's only under contract for a year, so I guess Joe Milton's like backup quarterback insurance. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. So they have 2 young quarterbacks.
But yeah, I mean, all 4 of them are going to play tomorrow.
They probably really just want to save, Drake May for like next year.
I mean, at least we're at home for this game, though. That's a plus.
Yeah, I guess they just want to save, Drake May for next year. So just use Jacoby.
Yeah. Then we got Dolphins, Falcons. That should be interesting. Texans, Steelers. Shout out to Ben. They're at home. Then we got the battle of the bird teams. We got the Ravens and the Eagles.
Yeah. Since the Priests out of a whole win because they go back.
Yeah. I'm reading off the Friday games now. Okay. And then Saturday, we got the Jets and the Commies.
I wonder if they actually have Aaron Rodgers play some snaps, unless they'll just save him for the regular.
I don't think they should, though, because he's 40 years old.
Because he did last year. He did play in the preseason for like a little bit.
Yeah. He's 40 years old and he's coming off an ACL.
Yeah, just save him so we don't have to see him play. Let's just wait until the regular season to see him play. They
got Bills, Bears, Vikings, Raiders. That one's on. Okay, now
Then
these
who the
ones
hell?
are on,
Who the hell are gonna play in the Vikings ones?
these
'Cause,
ones are on Saturday. I think they should play
Vikings
JJ
one
McCarthy.
because I think Sam Darnold's gonna be the starter.
Well, yeah, in the regular season, I think JJ McCarthy should start in the preseason so he can get acclimated to the NFL.
But then maybe they don't want to play him just in case he gets hurt. Because what if Sam Darnold sucks so bad they need to put in JJ?
Yeah, and you got the Packers and the Brownies, who are trying to get Ayuk.
Wait, they're actually in the round. So
Jaguars,
Steelers and then Browns.
Steelers, Browns, Commies, Raiders.
I really might see him in the comedy because his friend Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, because they used to play together in college. You got the Jaguars and Chiefs. You got Bucks and Bengals.
Then we got Carson Wentz gonna play then because he's the backup.
Got Niners, Titans, Seahawks, Chargers, Cardinals, Saints. And Sunday, got Cowboys, Rams, and then Broncos, Colts.
So we got. I think we're gonna see Trey Lance play. So that's why I'm kind of excited. We actually see him play in the Cowboys jersey.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but I'm excited for this season. Should be fun.
Yeah. Really excited to see. The schedules are actually really good. Like a lot of good games.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, me too, dude. New England Pats. Yep. Celtics and Patriots. That's
You guys are both Boston fans, team fans.
Yep. And basketball season will be back soon.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna watch the regular season too. I just got into when the playoffs started.
Yeah. So very exciting. Football and basketball will be back before season 6, part 2 will be back.
Yeah.
That's a funny thing. All right. I'm going to end the stream here, guys.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.